Alright, hey guys, it's Justin again, here on my Beach Boys Videocast channel. And I'm coming to you here in Bloomington in my new apartment. Finally moved in. I got everything moved around, but you get the idea. It kind of works out on its own. So here we have less than a week from Made in California. And so I thought I'd do a review of a couple of the Beach Boys box sets. And before that, I'd like to show you, I put up my Happy Days curtains. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're pretty awesome. My girlfriend's not a huge fan of them, but that's alright. So yeah, had those for quite a while, and I've got matching sheets for it too. That's how awesome I am. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm going to start out. I've got the Good Vibrations box set that was put out in 1993 and the Pet Sounds Sessions. I might continue, probably get to the Pet Sounds one on a second part. And with this coming out in 1993, Beach Boys history, we have Summer in Paradise just came out the year before, and ironically, none of the songs from Summer in Paradise show up on this. And to back that up, I believe I'm Made in California. I think maybe Summer in Paradise is only represented through one song, and I think that's the title song performed live. And I'm not a huge fan of the album. I never really had a physical copy of it. I just had it like on my iPod. Excuse me. So it's really hard to just put that on. So I didn't get a whole lot of listens in there, probably a handful of times. But I had always heard that the live version of Summer in Paradise was always better. I don't know. I've only heard a live version a couple of times. So anyway, back to what we're doing here. So we've got a 5-disc set. Of course, you got the surfboard-esque cover, which was pretty cool. I heard back in the day when this first came out that they had a sticker of this, and I know some people who have saved that over the years. I bought my copy, or my box set, I would say in the early 2000s. I think I actually got this first. I got it with the A&E biography of Brian Wilson, A Beach Boys Tale. I got that early on in my Beach Boys fandemonium, I guess you could say. And then I got this for my birthday. Really great box set. I believe it's pretty cheap now. And I would like to point out some of the songs that don't appear anywhere else except on this box set. So, first we have Disc 1, represented here with the Surfer Girl, as you can see. And they're okay covers, but not the best. Not very memorable. I would say my favorite one is this orange one with the wave inside of it. But you got the disc here, and not much of a booklet, being that there's a larger booklet that comes with this. For some reason this was broken when I first got it. It's the only one that was broken when I had first got it. But this, all it shows is writing credits of each song, and I believe it shows what the chart position was and maybe what album it was on, and if it was released or unreleased. So a good chunk of stuff there. Let's look at the back here. I know we've got the Surfing USA demo. Nice shot of me in the reflection there. The Surfing USA demo there is just Brian on the piano, and I can't remember if there's drums on this one, because I feel like the demo that's on Hawthorne CA is a different version. Like, one of them has drums and one of them doesn't. And I want to say that Hawthorne CA has drums on it, and this is just Brian and the piano. Next up, track 2, you have Little Surfer Girl. which is previously unreleased. It's a very small snippet of just Brian kind of, doing his, I don't know, kind of a ooh, and you hear a little bit of Surfer Girl on there, but it's not developed totally. But I will say that does not pop up in any other CD collection, the Little Surfer Girl. I've actually not even seen that in any bootlegs or rarities albums. You have the Surfin' Rehearsal there, track number 3. At that time was previously unreleased. And then track 4 is, of course, Surfin'. Then 5 is Their Hearts Were Full of Spring, which was the demo they did for Hi Morgan. And I believe after they're done playing, if you turn it up, you can hear Murray Wilson say that was the Beach Boys for, I don't know, say Capitol Records, and Murray says Nick Vinay, something like that. You can turn it up, and that version of Their Hearts Are Full of Spring doesn't really come up anywhere else. There's not. They kind of start out saying, "There's a story." They don't do the very beginning a cappella. Ooh, yeah, that was off key. But anyway, they don't really do that. Of course, you got to go through Surfin' Safari in 409. Punchline, which I think was from the Surfin' USA era, I guess. Just a little instrumental, and then Brian like laughing out loud, or kind of sounds like them kind of crying out loud. And you go through some of your more typical hits, some album charms there, like Surfer Moon and Spirit of America, which was nice. 45, the 45 version of of Little Saint Nick. Things We Did Last Summer was, I believe, from a movie. I'm not sure what the movie was called. Not really important because I don't know if it really even came out on video or DVD. But I know the clip of this is on the Endless Harmony DVD documentary. And they also performed Surfin' USA on that. So we go through Shutdown Volume 2 stuff. I Get Around, All Summer Long stuff. Today, he has some radio station jingles along with a concert promo of them announcing, and then Hushabye Live, which they actually did not include Hushabye, the studio version, but just in case you never heard it, this is the concert version that was from the 64 concert. And I believe this is the only disc that has a hidden track, and it's the Beach Boys singing Happy Birthday to the Freshmen, for Freshmen, and that was made exclusive on the Hawthorne CA album. So you probably heard it through that as well if you have Hawthorne. Here's disc 2, kind of representing their kind of the California states appeal, cars and stuff. Don't think the fire there is to represent Mrs. O'Leary's cow. I doubt it. But again, nice disc 2. This one probably has a lot of scratches on it because I've listened to it the most. Why? Because it's got the first official release of Smile on it, which I'll get to in a little bit. Start off with California Girls, the Summer Days and Summer Nights album. Through Help Me Rhonda, Then I Kissed Her, and Your Dreams Come True. Of course, the single of The Little Girl I Once Knew and Barbara Ann. Then we have an unreleased song, Ruby Baby, which, Brian loves. He played that song, I don't know if it was at a concert or a rehearsal, later on in his solo career, and he also did a version for Adult Child, or around that era, 15 Big Ones Love You. But I really like it. It's really a fun version.